Harry, introduce yourself to a few thousand people.
Hi, I'm Harry Finch. I'm a student at Harper Adams University studying agri-business management next year. Doing a week with Jon Tanner, Managing Director at Agrovista, shadowing him for a week and finding out what he does.
Well, you've stolen the whole show there.
Yeah. And I've had a promotion.
Yeah.
So don't tell my boss. So
Guys, just come forward a little bit for the mic. Jon, introduce yourself again. Introduce yourself.
Again, yeah. Hello, I'm Jon. I'm the commercial director at Agrovista, so manage all the customer interactions, all the agronomists for our business from Scotland down to Cornwall.
So we just had a great panel session sponsored by More People with Guy eloquently chairing it, talking about how we can get more people into the sector. I thought it was sublime that before you went on, you introduced me to Harry, and just to reiterate, Harry contacted you, Jon, and said, can I come and buddy up with you for a week and find out more? And I think it's brilliant. I think it's because we were just talking in our generation back in the day. I don't think we would have the kahunas to do that, and people wouldn't be as reciprocal. So to actually have Harry come and buddy up, has it been a good week? Would you recommend it?
Yeah, definitely. It's been a brilliant week. It's like networking, as Jon was saying. It's about who you know as well as what you know. Getting to know people, what they do, and also understanding the broader sides of the business, not necessarily maybe one you want to go into. For me, I'm looking in this direction, but understanding how businesses work and how things work in life, basically, I think is important, and knowing what you want to do as well as not what you don't want to do.
Yeah.
So if you go and try something, you're not losing anything while you do it.
What can we learn from Harry, Jon?
For me, I'm an old boy like you now, Max. So it regrounds you, and also because we're spending time together, and a lot of the time Harry's seeing what I'm doing. On the flip side, the downtime we're travelling around, he's talking to me about what he's thinking, how he's thinking, and look, his perspective's different to mine. I'm a 50-year-old bloke. I'm seeing life differently through a different set of lenses.
Yeah.
And so for me, it's really useful because I'm hearing what's important to him. From a career point of view, what's important to him. Yeah, he might want to go into agronomy, he might not. He might want to go into ag, he might not. Yeah. But what's important to him from an employer's point of view? What's he looking for? What does he want out of a career? What does he want to do with his life?
Yeah.
And look, the generations, we laugh about it and we talked about it in the chat just now. Millennials, Gen Z, they think differently to how we did when we grew up.
Yeah. And what I think is slightly different about this, a lot of people keep on banging on about the likes of Harry should have a mentor, but actually I think what you're doing, Harry, with Jon, where you're through a process of osmosis, it's just learning more. I'm not sure a mentor is the right thing. It's that exposure, that commercial, technical exposure. Jon, would you agree?
Yeah, I would. And it's hopefully Harry will go away after a week, and he's seen me and the business warts and all, because I've not been putting an agenda on for him. He's lucky we're at cereals today. It's fallen in with the week we've set up. But he's seen a lot of stuff which just happens day to day, and someone would have been toe curling, and someone would have been, that's quite exciting. And but hopefully, apart from seeing a broad perspective, Harry now knows that in the future, he's 3 years, 4 years away from going out into the big wide world. Yeah. He's now got a contact. If he wants to pick me up and bend my ear, I'll sort of say, JT, what do you think about this? I'm always going to pick the phone up to him and say, sounds great. Or have you thought about this?
So would you recommend this sector, from what you've seen, from your exposure to Jon and what you've seen elsewhere, would you recommend this sector to a few thousand people who are looking at this, who might not already be in the sector but are vaguely curious? Would you recommend the sector?
Yeah, definitely. I think that agriculture is so much bigger than people perceive it to be. It's not just tractors and trailers. Yeah. You've got so many different sides to it, and I think food doesn't get labelled as agriculture as much as it probably could be. Okay. So things like that involve the food processing and stuff, it's all part of agriculture, and I think there's always a lot of opportunity in that as well. Basically, it's just a lot broader than people perceive it to be.
Well done. The future's very bright for individuals like this. Best agriculture university?
That's Harper Adams, obviously.
Harper Adams.
We'll leave it there. Well done. You're brilliant.
Take care.